we have your garage double on the right, the double car and the golf cart. And if you were to come this way to the front door, I think you'd have to disguise that somehow, because whether you go to the painted front door or the surprise courtyard front door, which is right through here, you'd be walking right past this guy, which needs to be disguised. Remember that yesterday's they disguised it with ficus, but that one, you'd have to redo the pathway, I would think. So that would be an expense. The other thing we discussed was how fabulous the pool is right here, but it also takes away from your privacy on the patio unless the HOA would allow you to put just a line of little ficus here, which we'll ask the seller to ask. She did get easy approval to extend their new ficus hedge over here, but it makes more sense to me to have it go right here, and that would give you your privacy. And here is Jackson's pool. Oh, he also gets this little thingy, whatever that game's called. And there's a barbecue, so you don't even have to see him till dinner time because he can cook his own hamburgers. Okay, so here we are. That wall over there is off of your primary bedroom, and we are walking this away. This is the official front door. So you have beautiful flooring in very good shape, and this is furnished. The kitchen's there, which we'll walk back around to. This is one of the ensuite guest bedrooms. This courtyard is tiled as well. And the door on the left is that one that I showed you from the parking area. The one to the right is just a simple 2.5 car garage, nothing in it, cement floor, clean, but no epoxy or anything. So this is your living room with nice furniture. You've got the dining space, and then they've redone the baths and kitchen in here wonderfully. Looks like quartz. And then the tile don't show really well in the photos, they show dark. But in here, they're really light. They pick up all the sunlight, I guess. Then you have a second, instead of a wet bar tucked in, hiding over here, they've turned it into a space that you could use as a vegetable sink or bar. Here it's shown as a bar. And that's a KitchenAid fridge. What is this, GE? So that's a GE profile range, GE profile dishwasher, little tray cabinet here, little rounder there, and then garbage and recycle there, another little cabinet here, and this would serve as the pantry, as this closet area here. They do not have an official pantry. So there is that. Now let's just go through the bedrooms. And like most of these, every single bedroom will have nice big sliders. These go to the courtyard. Mural of your Roadrunners, which kill all the rats. Double vanity. And again, the new cabinets in here. And a long beveled mirror. Vanity down here. And then they have done a great job of tiling in here. Oh my gosh, those are all individual tiles on this one. So these are the big squares, and they've tucked those in bit by bit. And you've got your coins. And a huge full-size closet in here. And this is funny because this was either a lockout for the owners if you rent it, or for your safes and you hide it. Little window tucked up here too for air. Okay, now we're gonna head to the other guest, stopping by the laundry, which does have cabinetry up here. There you are, and it is gas, as you can see. Electric panels right there. And here's the other guest. With a quail. Again, double vanity. And this one just has the full closet. Not as fancy a shower, but again, tiled beautifully. Oh, one little thing that's kind of silly, but because I have white tile in my shower, I appreciate that that is modeled so it doesn't immediately show that it needs to be cleaned. Of course, I keep mine clean, but it's nice to have beige. Now you're heading off to this bedroom, which you would think would be the primary, but it's not because it only has a little single sink. Again, tiled, another skylight. It looks like they're gone for season. It looks like they're gone because there's no clothing here. Twin beds in this room. Remember, they said it was furnished. And then this is that wall to give you privacy off the patio. You probably pop a potted or tree there, or pot, something to hide that. And that's that. I'm walking us back out here. I'll show you the garage since we're here. And you know, you might want to see if they're leaving, try to get the golf cart too if you wanted it. Something to keep in mind. And there's that little extra window there, which is interesting. They have it up there, not there. And I would probably update that old-fashioned light a bit. But this is kind of cool, whether you use it as just beautiful doors for coming out to the courtyard or as the front door, and make that left door a little more front doorsy. Faux lawn there, because they had a dog. And that is it. And again, you can do a short-term rental here during the month of March. That's huge. That is huge. And beautiful Mexican bird of paradise, citrus trees. And there you go.